I moved to Williamsburg when I was 11. I came here, my mother was fleeing a very abusive marriage. We bounced around quite a bit. We were precariously housed at best. Things weren't always good, and they were difficult. By the time I was 15, I had run away or been kicked out like 3 times. And so by that age, my mom had decided to move out of state. And we both knew that that was just not going to work out for me. So I stayed here. And so through that time, there was definitely some times when I didn't know where I was going to sleep, and sometimes when I was carrying all of my things in trash bags.
People tell me when they come to Williamsburg that there are no poor people. There are no poor people in Williamsburg because they don't want you to see any poor people because they won't get any tourists.
I know that as a black male, my narrative could be very different.
I was a teenager, so when you're that young, sometimes you don't really understand the danger sometimes that's around you, the vulnerability that you're in.
I mean, if you drive down Richmond Road, do you see poor people?
There are literally hundreds of children in our schools in Williamsburg, James City County, of all different colors, from all different backgrounds, who don't have a home.
Yeah, I've raised a lot of kids. I just got custody of when I got custody of them, they were 13 and 14.
We've created a whole new rung of what poverty looks like in Williamsburg, James City County. And the way we change that is by reaching the younger generation who is living in that right now and letting them know that this might be your normal now, but it doesn't have to always be your normal. And showing them an experience that is different than where they are right now.
Folks need to know there are poor people here that need help, and folks need to ask because we're an agency that will do our best to help you.
They just came into my life and helped me out so much with everything. I mean, down to calling me when I was in the hospital to find out how I was doing. Miss Crump would call to find out, if I needed anything extra from Head Start,
I am so privileged, highly, highly privileged to be a part of Project Discovery.
I think if I didn't, I have no idea where I would be right now. I feel like all the opportunities that I've had because of Miss Linda and Project Discovery have helped me not only with just my interest in things now, but just as myself and becoming a more confident person in the positions that she's put me in. So if it wasn't for Project Discovery, I don't even know if I would be at VCU.
The agency has been a great place for me to work. I mean, I've been here 30 plus years.
Head Start, they really look out for you and your family. They make sure your kids are well taken care of and you can come to the classroom anytime you want to because it's open door policy.
I would be at college and doing some work in the library. They would call me and say, "Hey Brenda, this is Miss Williams. I'm just calling because I have someone that wants to donate to your family, or I have someone that want to help Trayvon out with Christmas. I have someone that want to do this, want to do that." And I was like, wow.
You don't know what you don't know. And Project Discovery for me gave me the opportunity to see what I didn't already know.
My family volunteers, my mother was on the board. She brought us with her. We did volunteer stuff back then before we were old enough to work. And now I have my kids and grandkids volunteering here.
I really recommend it for other parents out there. I think this is a great school, and I'm very glad that my daughter came here, and I hope that my next daughter will be able to come here also.
I've been in the grocery store, and I see a child, "You heard about Project Discovery?" And my daughter said, "Mom, we are not at work, But I eat, sleep, Project Discovery. And every time I go to church, you know about Project Discovery? And then the kids say, here she come, here she come. I say, I know you running away from me. I'm going to catch you because I'm not finished with you yet.
Don't ever allow anyone to make you think that you do not have options. As long as you have breath in your body, you always have options to do as you choose.
Living day to day is what gets you by, but it's not what makes your life better.
But that piece of me feel proud of them because they made it, they pushed it. No matter what problems they had, what hand was dealt to them, what problems they had, they pushed their way through. No matter, some of them, really had a hard time. And we had to push our way through. That group, that first group, when I started Project Discover, I had to push my way and they pushed their way.
The dreams that you have at night or the dreams that you daydream about, even during the daytime, just your wildest dream, it's possible.